we work with curriculum mapping, it is a tool, and people sometimes have questions about, well, how am I going to use my curriculum maps? I have them, I've had them for 2 years, and I'm thinking about no longer maintaining them. When they do that, we say, well, what are you using your curriculum maps for? And if I can't answer that question, that's like saying, well, I have the internet, and I don't really know what it's doing for me. And then we say, well, what are you using the internet for? Are you using the internet for email? Are you using the internet for shopping? Are you using the internet for searches? These are completely different uses for the tool called the internet. Well, curriculum mapping is the same thing. It's just a tool. So if you're actually embarking on this work with curriculum mapping, you have to be able to answer the question, what am I using it for? So possible answers to that are what we refer to as the 5 types of alignment. So when I'm working with 5 types of alignment, those are 5 possible answers to what am I curriculum mapping for? The first one is to strengthen internal alignment. So internal alignment is referring to within my unit. When I say I'm addressing a standard, what do I have as evidence of it? Does that evidence make sense? Is it at standard level? So I'm going to explore uses of internal alignment and tools to improve internal alignment, like the diamonds of alignment or a color coding or alphanumeric system. There's other types of alignment. There's alignment to external alignment. So external alignment would be to standards. Now, normally we start with a set of standards. That's good. But what if you choose to align to more than one set of standards? So I might do external alignment to the Common Core standards and then the NAD standards, or I might do the ISTE standards, or I might do the NGSS. These choices all impact curriculum design, and I would need tools like a year-long context, for example. Another kind of alignment is the alignment to the needs of the student. So what do I know about my students in this particular building? What would I change or adjust about my curriculum to meet their needs? If I'm working in an environment where the student population has a high number of parents on active military assignment, that might impact the choices I make about my curriculum. Instead of doing 9 weeks on the battles of, let's say, a civil war and 2 weeks on Reconstruction, I might change it. Do 2 weeks on the battles, and let's do 6 weeks on Reconstruction and perseverance and recovery. These kinds of choices show a deliberate alignment to the needs of the student. Another kind of alignment, the 4th, is what we call global alignment. Now, this doesn't mean I'm just aligning to global topics. This is more about global literacy, which we would talk about when we get into the contemporary literacies. But global alignment is where I say, what about my curriculum could I connect to a global mindset? So let's say I'm solving math problems, and we might ask the question in my unit plan, I would design it to say, do people in other places solve this problem in a different way? And how could we learn about that? So it's about developing a global mindset and then actually connecting globally, thinking globally, communicating globally, and taking action globally. That's a global alignment, and I can choose to do that. The final type of alignment is vertical alignment. So this looks at the relationship of the unit plans and the curriculum in a sequence. So from my earliest students to my oldest. So that might be in some districts a K through 12. It might be a preschool through 8, or a preschool through associate's degree. Whatever that means for your system and your feeder patterns to consider, and that might involve visiting other schools and having conversations with those schools about the curriculum and curriculum design. But pursuing a strong vertical alignment has a tremendous impact on student achievement. So the 5 types of alignment that we want to use as tools to answer the question, why are you mapping? Why are you doing unit planning? Well, it could be for internal alignment, alignment to standards or external alignment, that alignment to the needs of the student, a global alignment or upgrading of my curriculum, or an exploration of the vertical alignment. And that's why curriculum mapping never ends, because there's very good work that we could always be putting our energy and our resources toward to improve the experience for the students.